What's good? All right, man. Let's chop it up about this boxing once again. Dre's finest was good, man. Said blessings to you, Fannon, my brother. Salute and salute to the chat. Salute to you, Dre's finest. Make sure you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Last couple of times I started my chat and talked forever, and nobody can hear me. So I'm checking. Waiting for a comment. Somebody hit a comment, man. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Calvin Johnson says, hope everybody's well. All right, there you go. Thank you, man. At least I got to find a workaround for craziness, man, because I dang sure was talking all day about that, man. Somebody showed some pics. He said they were real and the other ones are fake. True or false? Can anyone let me know? I've been looking, but all I can see of the pics are clearly show Fury's knuckles. Dude, there's a bunch of pictures that would show that there was no punch. Look, here you go. We'll start it off. Man, we got 100 people in the building real quick. 11:45 start time's a little better. That's what's up. Hey, man, let's get the likes up, though. Let's get the likes up to over 100, man. That's what's up, man. Whew. I guess I got to push my start time back to 12 or some shit. So that way I know everybody has time to get over here for the start of the show. But I will show that to you while we let people get into the chat. But what's good to everybody? Oak Park Boxing. Stefan Young. Actually, let me put this right here. So I'll talk about that to start off. But after I got to say what's up to everybody in the chat. Brian S., Mike 202, The Land of the 216, B&B Boxing, J.A. Dixon, Jeff the Producer, William Brunson, Calvin Johnson, Mr. Pedrazor. Hope everything's well. Everything is good, man. Phil J 508 in the building. Black Alpha, salute. Jesse Kumba, Kevin Dunbar, Marlon So Icy Sims. What's going on, Marlon So Icy Sims? Yes, sir. So what's good to everybody? So all right, we'll kick it off right here, man. See, Tiki Mike 804. All right, so here are the gloves, and I'll show you something. You have to look at the bottom of the screen. These guys are terrible liars. They're terrible liars, or they just don't take, or they're not really focused. Hold on, no, I got to do something. Let me do. We keep this right here. Yes, we do. We keep this on deck, just so you know. We keep this on deck for all storytellers because they think you let stuff go, okay? We are not letting anything go, and we shall keep the documentation on hand at all time for them hater-type dudes because that is what that is all about. All right, so let me go here. All right, so you can see it. All right, let me pull this down. Jeez, I gotta remember to turn his phones off. Man, my work is just going crazy these days, man. Oh. Hey, sweet, I'm in a live stream. I gotta hit you back. All right. All right, that's my daughter from the other room. Okay, so here you go. These are the pictures of the glove where you see the glove, okay? So there you're looking at the glove where the knuckles are, all right? Now, what this guy probably pulled off, and I didn't try to pull off, rather, was this. Okay? Now, you got to pay attention here. See, these are all pictures in a sequence. So this is on contact. These punches are not on contact. So the glove is not pulled back. See, in this picture, you can see that the reason why you can see this also clearly is because the glove gets scrunched right here and it pushes it down against his knuckles. But if it wasn't up next to it, you wouldn't be able to see it so clearly. It's like it got pushed against his hand so that you could see it. But as soon as his hand goes past this point, then you're not going to be able to see the glove so clearly. And so what he did is, or more than likely what people have been trying to do, because people try this stupid shit all the time, is they try to look at all these other pictures which are in a line, in a row, and say, well, I don't see it in any of these other pictures. So this is a fake. So they act like this picture here is fake, and all of these other pictures are real. It's just a bad dude's just a bad liar, dog. But that's not surprising because they've been bad liars for years. They've been telling terrible lies for years. It's whatever, man. So there you go. That's that. I didn't even see this one. Wow. Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. Hey, iRock says, salute for 9. Appreciate what you're doing. Always 10 toes down. Never wavering. Much respect. Hey, man. Nah, man. These dudes try to. Man, hell no, man. Why? Why bother? You just don't. Why bother? What's going on, Underground Asylum? Okay, say Tiki. Oh, Tiki Mike 804 said, thank you. I feel better. There you go. Yes, sir. Topo Chico. Yeah, man. Look, dog, you don't even have to doubt it. The dude cheated, dude. Okay, don't look. This is how it works, man. You can know that it's 100% true. And the marketing departments, the marketing people that work for Tyson Fury's team, work for ESPN or work for whatever, they're going to try to put out a narrative that you're just full of shit. You know what I mean? And they're going to try to show you a million pictures where you can't see that. But seeing as Tyson Fury never intended to get caught, right? It's just it was his bad luck that he got caught. But he got caught, homie. But trying to wait around for them to believe to acknowledge it, you'll be waiting forever, dude. You got to catch cats. You got to, even if you catch somebody, they're still not going to give up their point. You know what I mean? Because they're fake. We saw that interview, you fucking clown. Second rate in the United States, dog. He's second rate. It's not the original shit, okay? That's not the smoke. That's not where the heat is. I'm speaking to motherfuckers, though. That ain't where the heat is, dog. You can't get around the truth. Can't get around the truth. Not with the fake shit. Not when everybody knows you're fake. So we don't even have to catch you. We just assume you fake because your shit's so fake. New York Rican. What's going on, New York Rican, man? I ain't seen you in a minute. Or there's African Rican, Afro Rican, and New York Rican said, to me, Spence is favored to beat Garcia now. And before the accident, if Garcia pulls it off, he won't get credit from Spence fans. They will say Spence is not the same after the accident. No, Doug, that's you saying that shit. And I don't understand why you find it necessary to play Notre Dame. Fight them, and then we'll see. There ain't no need to play Notre Dame. They're fighting each other. They're fighting each other. If Danny Garcia beats Errol Spence Jr., he's going to get the belt. And he doesn't even have to have a rematch because it was ordered. So he's in a very strong position if he beats Errol Spence Jr. I don't think he's beating Errol Spence Jr. because Danny's kind of slow and flat-footed. Not slow-handed, because I give him a chance. It just depends on how Errol Spence Jr. fights him. But I do appreciate that you think that he beats him. But yeah, you know, there ain't no need to play Notre Dame, dog, and guess about what credit people are going to get and ain't going to get. That's what I say about Terrence Crawford. To every other fight Terrence Crawford don't take, he says what people are going to do. Why don't you try us out and see? We definitely going to talk bad if you don't fight somebody. So what difference does it make? If you know what I mean? Take a chance. Take a chance and make the fight. I want to see Gary Russell Jr. get a shot at Terrence Crawford. I'm very a very unpopular decision. I mean, opinion, strangely, but that's my thoughts on it. Hey, do you think this will be Spence's toughest fight? No, I do not. I do not. I think Sean Porter's his toughest fight. I think Sean Porter's the toughest fight because Sean Porter can do a lot of different things. Errol could make it a tough fight. Could make it a tough fight if he wants to. Hey, man, let's get these likes up. We got 100, and let me see. We got 220 people in the building, man. We only got 130 likes, man. We got 130 likes that I appreciate. Thank you, man. But come on, man, get the likes up to 200. That would be awesome. Awesome. Let me catch up. I'm gonna look on this screen for a while so I can keep my eye on these likes. I'm gonna be a little bit more of a like pusher of the likes. Man, what's going on? CB Sports TV in the building. Salute to you, sir. Subscribe to my man, CB Sports TV. V Mode, Tank Davis versus Santa Cruz. How do you see the fight playing out? My prediction for the fight, pain. Prediction for the fight is pain. It depends, though. I think if Tank underestimates Leo Santa Cruz will get knocked out somewhere around round 9 if he underestimates him. You know what I mean? Let me change. That's not right. If Tank comes in tremendous shape, like great shape, right, which it doesn't look like he's gonna, because he's about 8 weeks out from the fight, and he does seem like a lot bigger. But if he yeah, man, let's get the likes up to over 200, man. We got, where we at, man? We at 154, dog. 154. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. But if Tank comes in and is 100%, I think he can, and he goes aggressively at Leo Santa Cruz, I think he could get Leo Santa Cruz out in the first 4 rounds. If he goes right at him and he's in shape, I think he could get him out. I think he'll either get him out in the 4th, 5th round, or it'll go later, and he'll get him in the later rounds. If he's in really, like if he's in best shape, I think he'd get him before round 9. If he's not in the best, it'll be a unanimous decision or a late round knockout in like 10 or 11. If Gervonta Davis has to take a breather, because at any point, if Leo Santa Cruz starts letting his hands go against Gervonta Davis, dog, he's going to get knocked out, man. I mean, it's just he's so much smaller, doesn't have a lot of power. Like, Gervonta Davis can take his shots. Like, I bet you Gervonta Davis, because Gervonta Davis, from what I can see, has a chin. So even if he's off, if he's in there and he decides he's going to bang with Leo Santa Cruz can't bang with Tank because he ain't got anything to come off of him. You know what I mean? I just don't see, unless Leo Santa Cruz all of a sudden turns into Gary Russell Jr. or something, starts moving and, getting, but his ass getting sparked. That's my take on it, man. That's my take on it. Let me see. I think Bud is comfortable fighting lesser opposition until Spence is ready for him. Yeah, then maybe not Spence either. I don't know. He might not take the Spence fight. I don't know. I ain't giving his ass credit for nothing if he ain't fighting nobody, man. That's a little harsh. That was a little harsh. But for real, dog, Sean Porter, man, come on, man. Fight somebody, dog. He'd fight Errol Spence, though. He'd fight Errol. I know that ain't right. That's just me being spiteful. Jesse Coombs said, for now, who do you think wins if the fight happens? Lomachenko or Lopez? I don't, man, right now I'm waffling. Before I had Lopez, but Lopez is acting funny, man, which is making me think, making me wonder about him. He's, you know what I mean? And, one of the reasons why, the intangibles for me to lean towards Lomachenko had a lot to do with Bob Arum. But seeing as it's clear that he's getting underneath Bob Arum's skin and negotiate out in the public and all that stuff, Bob Arum might think, this kid is more trouble than he's worth. So he might not put that extra bit of, let me advise you, you know what I mean? They might not, that political equalizer may not be there for him like I thought it would be, because it would be reasonable. But, I underestimated, the assholism in Teofimo Lopez, who would be very smart just to take that fight, man. Sign of Time said Lopez versus Lomachenko was a 50-50 fight. Yeah, I would put it somewhere around there, man. You know. Salute on the 40K. Oh, really? I got 40,000 subscribers now? I didn't even look. That would be what's up. Okay. That was a goal for me. Yeah, I had a goal. That was my goal. I'm straight. Now I can, continue to work and not worry about subscribers at all. Awesome. I didn't know. I'll take it. Let me see. Your channel. 40K. Yay, 40K. That's what's up. All right. Awesome. I feel good. Thank you, man. Thank you, sir. Facts regarding Bud. Yeah, man. It's just expensive water drinker. What? This ain't is it expensive? Yeah, it is. I guess if you're paying for extra water. Hey, man, I like my Topo Chico, man. It makes me drink the water. It's supposed to be good for your kidneys too. It's supposed to be, or is it supposed to be bad for your kidneys because of the calcium? I can't remember. I heard mineral water is supposed to be good for you. Anyway, thanks, Sign of the Times TV. 182 likes. It's all right, man. It's good. So let's get into the subject matter of the video, dude. Deontay Wilder and these clowns, will you please stop writing bullshit articles about him stepping aside? Please stop it. Hey, thanks, Tiki Mike. Will you please stop it? Deontay Wilder is not stepping aside, dog. Will you stop trying to sell Anthony Joshua with that horse shit? Because that is all it is, dude. Bumpy Tom said, I told you that you had 4K almost a week ago. That just happened today. I've seen my subscribers now. I thought it was going to happen soon. I just didn't see that I passed it. It had to have been today. What's going on, Mark Harrison? Yeah, man. Hey, thanks, Calvin Johnson. Appreciate you, man. Will's House Fun said, what's up, champ? I'm late, but I'm here. Cut somebody out. Well, yeah, I'll work on it, Doug. I'll work on it. I'll make sure I'll keep my eyes out for a good opportunity to cut somebody out. I'll do that, dude. I will do that. First motherfucker there gets cussed out. Except for Daniel Stanley. I was scared yesterday, Daniel. I ain't gonna lie, dog. An OG boxing talk. I was sitting back like this, like, please. I was like, man, please do not send Daniel Stanley away from my motherfucking channel. Dog, I was sitting there during that whole shit yesterday, dude. Much love in that super chat, man. Thank you so much. Let me get you going for you, man. Oops. Shit. Probably much love in that super chat. Hey, let me know if you guys can hear me. Oh, hey, let me know if you can still hear me. Because I want to make sure I didn't fuck up my volume and I'll be talking all goddamn day. Yeah, y'all can hear me. Cool. Yeah, Daniel Stanley. I was like, shit. I don't like losing cats that are cool. And I appreciate the super chat. And you know how the shit works, though. So, dog, I'm like, come on, man. Not Daniel Stanley, though. But, hey, man, cats got to get the shit off their chest. So, it is what it is, man. Oh, man. Hey, Laura Johnson, shout out, man. What's good, man? Renee Box Young, what's good? So anyway, where was I? Somebody said something I want to put in the chat. Yeah, that's what it is. TQ React says Shelly Figo got mad at WBN because they kept calling him and asking if he was stepping aside, and he literally said no and hung up. Dog, it's like, man, that motherfucker. Hey, you brought their names up, not me. Okay, y'all brought their names up, not me. That's a troll website, dude. Like, that's a straight troll website. It's like I was like, hold on, man. Y'all motherfuckers going way over the top here, man. Like, you guys going way over the top. They must be getting them checks cut over there, huh? That money good, dog? He said it's okay if you do, please, but please don't. What is that? Cuss somebody out? Yeah, so we got moderates in the channel. Okay, we got moderates in the channel, but you got to understand, dude, that there's many cultures in the LDBC. Cats, hey, man, somebody fuck with me the wrong way, dog. We gotta, hey, you just can't. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just gonna tell. I ain't gonna take it. I ain't gonna take it. Just, I ain't gonna lay down for dumb shit, dog. I ain't laying down for dumb shit, dog. You said they went hard on me. Yeah. That's because, first of all, Drew Titan's violent. So Drew Titan is amped. Blood boxing's amped. It's just, it is what it is, man. I hate that had to happen, dog. I predict the gong would be mysteriously broke again by the end of the month. It will not. This motherfucker will be set. And actually, I'm disrespecting the gong by having it up here with some shoelaces, with some Nike shoelaces. I got my gongs up with shoelaces. Let me see. So yeah, let me get back to this, man. So yeah, dude, just stop with the fake shit, man. Stop with the fake shit. And I keep hearing about Deontay Wilder. Keep hearing about Deontay Wilder and his damn helmet shit that he never said. Dude, if the combination of two things should tell you that these people are not trustworthy. First is the whole headgear thing, right? They something that they have never heard him say. They got from somebody else, but never heard out of his mouth. And people around him he denied saying. They still repeat that shit every day like that shit's true. And ask people to comment on it. You know what I mean? Just spread it, get comments on it, all of that shit. But when Tyson Fury gets caught red-handed cheating, not a fucking word. Other than to belittle the notion that he could have possibly cheated. They're just in the bag, man. They're just in the bag. Oh, said Fannon, I'm good, my brother, and thanks for having my back. Oh yeah, every day. Hold on, man. I gotta actually go to something. Hold on, man. I gotta see something. Hold on one second, man. Now that you said that, I gotta make sure that I do have your back. I got to make sure that you do. Oh, I do need to see here. The haters are over here. The haters are over here. I got to look at this screen so I can see you haters. I have not had this up, which has been stealing from me. Oh, what? And I'm going to make you a moderator. Hold on. Daniel Staley, you mother. Hey, hold on. Stop. I owe you an apology, dog. I didn't see from this screen that I have right here that you're a channel member. I owe you an apology, Daniel Staley. And I made you a moderator, but dog, motherfuckers should have known not to fuck with you when they saw the channel membership and all that. Okay? Please do not fuck with people with the little green and yellow and these little buttons here, dog. No. Do not go kicking them out. Okay? You kicking me in the mouth when you kick these people in the mouth. Don't do that shit no more. All right? Don't do that shit no more. Now I definitely owe you an apology. I did it off GP because I know who you are. But now that I can see the screen, dog, I double apologize. I probably would have been like, nah, I can't do that. And certain cats is off the limits. And I didn't know you were not a moderator, but you weren't a moderator because over here, I can see the moderators. In StreamYard, I can see the moderators, but I didn't see that. Anyway, what's Calvin Johnson? Come on, y'all. What's that? Anyway, I caught it on camera with Wilder laying down on the table, and the doctor at the time was explaining the same spot that he had the dent at. Yeah, man. Anyway, man. Mr. D, first of all, I don't look at pictures that he shows. How the fuck would I know? Mr. D, I don't have anything to say about it because I didn't see it. However, I don't give a fuck about it because I've seen the picture that I've seen. What's going on, Troy? What's going on, Troy King at Killatainment, man? Make sure you subscribe to his YouTube channel. What's good? What's up, good fella? Look, man. Suck a dick up till you hiccup, homie, with that bullshit. Okay? Miss me with that bullshit is what I got to say about that. Okay? Because I've got an official picture. See, this is what you bozos miss. Okay? And I will walk through it slowly after I check these likes in the likes. Yeah, we got 203 likes, man. Let's try to get the likes up over 300, if you would not mind. But look, let me educate you, dummies. Let me educate you, man. And there's no way around this, okay? We won't show you this one. We'll show you this one. We'll do this one step at a time. Okay? You bozos lying later on because the subject died. You thought we're not going to go back and do this again? We keep it on deck at all times, homie. I keep it on deck right here for you so you can cut all nonsense out. Share application window. There you go. All right, so this right here is called a copyright. I don't know, sometimes people have bad memories, but I pulled this off of the website, right? John Grzinski's website. And here you see right here that this is a copyrighted picture, 2020, John Grzinski, location, Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, no model release attached, no property release attached, author, John Grzinski, byline, www.lasvegasphotography.com. This is the photo ID number for him, okay, for the picture. This is the photo. Clearly, with his gloves right here, with the padding gone right there, okay? That, my friend, is a copyrighted photo. Okay, and I have 2 copies of it. This is the one copy that I took on the page when I was like, hey, let me buy this. Okay, now as you see, this was the page where you can buy it, which is why you see download, add to Lightbox, email to a friend. If I had wanted to buy this, I could have done this and had to pay a fee to him for doing it. Okay? There you go. But it wasn't necessary for me to do it because I needed to see, and let me make sure you guys can see me, and I'm not, yep, you guys are still here. Right? So, and the reason I didn't buy it is because I was more interested in this. Because we knew they were going to say it's copyrighted. They were going to say Photoshop, right? Photoshop. Same situation here, right? Now, let me do something. And I'm going to try this for the first time while I'm talking to you. Let me see. What is this website? Let's see if the same photograph. Let me see if I go to this website, if I can pull up the same page for another photo. Let's try it. But I'm going to take it off of the screen before I do it. But, oops. Let's see if we can do just an ad hoc proof session. I just want to see if I can do this. And I'll do it live because what difference does it make? What is this? Las Vegas. Las Vegas photography shelter. Got it. Came right up. All right. Access denied. But let's go to the home page. All right. All of these pictures. So let's see. Can I do this? Oh, no. I cannot view. Oh, they shut off everything in here. But let's go to a different gallery, though. Let's go to a different gallery where they haven't shut it off. And go to a picture and see if I can get it. I can. There you go. We can do it with this photo. Let me see. Back to thumbnails. Okay. I'll do it with this photo. No problem. So let's see if we can go. You ready for this? Let's do this. Okay. Let's go over here and do this. So we will share screen, entire screen. All right, so we will start by doing this. Now that I'm sharing my screen over there, let's backtrack to the website so we can show you where this came from. And you can see, do you see this Photoshop right here? Las Vegas photography, Grzinski. When I go in and I click this, see what this picture looks like? Right? Same thing right here, photo, LasVegasPhotography.com, Las Vegas Photography, John Griscom. You can contact him, right? And here is the photos, the galleries, right? Now you can see here that this is the gallery that for all of the fights that he was. Here's Otto Wallin, Tyson Fury. He was at that fight too. There's this picture with John Grzinski right there. You can pull it, you can see it, right? Let's see if we can find any other pictures. You know, there you go. John Grzinski, 3 right there. More John Grzinski's. Oh, and then look, double clicked on the picture. You see this? And what does it go to? Otto Wallin fight, right? You get the same page that I just showed you. See? Same page, same picture. Same look, Photoshop ID, Las Vegas photography, John Grzinski, the whole same thing, right? Right? Stop sharing it. Then let's go back to the pictures that I showed you. Because didn't I show you the website? The photo was taken down because no fucking moron. It was not taken down. You fuck stop. It was not taken down. This is what happened to it. And I don't mind telling you what happened to it. I'll show you what happened to it. It ain't taken down. It's not taken down. Here it is. Just to catch you dudes out here lying. I don't know why you guys want to get on here lying. Yeah, sure, here it is. This is what happened. No problem. That happened. This gallery is private, cannot be viewed. Las Vegas photography, John Grzinski. If I go back to here, you guys just need to stop lying, dog, because cats can just go. Let me go to portfolio. Excuse me. Go home. There's Tyson Fury stuff, right? So you got Tyson Fury Wilder weigh-in. Private gallery. That gallery is not private, which allows me to go in, see this picture, see these pictures, and if I want to buy the picture, I can go buy the picture, right? I just showed you. But the actual fight is private. That's the Wilder weigh-in. But let's see if we got any more galleries here. Where's the Wilder? Let's search. Wilder Fury. Where's the fight? They're not even showing it. They're not even putting it up because all you have is the weigh-in. Weigh-in, 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 weigh-in. Oh, here's the fight. Or is this one? No, this is, oh, here it is. This is the fight. Let's see if we can get in here. No, they got that one open. So as you see, a bunch of shit here. It's the same. Let me see if I can go. I can't go in. That's just one. So that's what you had in the picture, in this particular picture. Where those pictures are. Let me do it. Loss. Man, I can't get past it. So anyway, it's the same site. It's just, let me come back here. Exactly. So let's come back here and show you again the pictures. And I showed, so we walked through the website. And here we go back. That's the same website, right? Didn't you just see, walk you through John Krasinski, right? John Krasinski, there's the picture. Here's a bunch of other pictures. It's the same. Now, I would have had to go into his website and Photoshop that. And then the other picture. Oh, I'm so glad that stuff's done. Oh, so glad that's done. Give me 1 second. I mean, this is like super fucking overkill, but there you go. It's the same thing. Download, add the light book, email to a friend, view John Krasinski, same website origin, same fucking box. How much fucking photoshopping? How much more photoshopping do you fucking need? How's the fuck is that? How much photoshopping is there? You think people broke into his fucking website? And I told you, and let me show you one more time. Because I got to make sure I do it from this angle. That this is, and I'm not adding a bunch of personal shit to this. So and that's what you get when you try to get into this gallery. This gallery, like I showed you in the beginning, this gallery is private and cannot be viewed. Those pictures are not taken down. They're just in a private gallery on John Krasinski's website. But of course, oh, I didn't even share, did I? Oh, I didn't share. Hey, look, Mr. D. Goodbye. Now, come back underneath somebody else. That was nice. You had fun, but I walked through it with you. Okay. Now, see, before I threw you out, I just wanted to walk everybody through that. This man thinks when you click to other sites, your share screen closes. Oh, that's all right. Whatever, man. You didn't get the point, man. Yeah, I know I showed you. I know you guys saw that. I know you didn't miss all of those. But they deny. They say that photo is Photoshop. And this is why I'm saying it doesn't even matter if they had another photo, because the issue is that photo. What's in that photo? That photo is real. You know what I mean? It's like you break into a store and try to steal some shit. You got one picture of you taking the shit out of the drawer, right? Somebody's accusing you of stealing cash out of a drawer. There's a bunch of pictures taken of you in the store. One of them, is with your hand in the cash register, and the other pictures are of you walking around the store. So I'm showing you the picture with the hand with the hand taking the cash out of the cash register, and they want to show you pictures of him buying milk. I didn't say the dude wasn't buying milk. I didn't say there was only one picture of the Tyson Fury's fight. But dog, look, man, and the fact is that they know that shit. So, dude, they're just lying. How can they say that it's Photoshop? What's the argument that it's Photoshopped? I gave you my argument about why I believe that it's not Photoshop. Because not only would somebody have to Photoshop the fucking picture, they would have to break into the man's website. They would have had to design a perfectly identical. This shit's ridiculous, dude. It's just shit is fucking ridiculous. Just get the fuck out of here. And if you want to believe people that say that shit's Photoshop, you just know you're dealing with somebody that's a liar. You're dealing with somebody that's a liar. And if you lie in one thing, you'll lie and say something. You'll lie and say something else. I got a fucking photo. This shit's got a copyright next to it. You know what I mean? It's got a copyright. Now, do me a favor. You know what? Here's the challenge. Take that picture and sell it. And let's see if John Krasinski sues your ass. Try that. How about you do something like this? If you sell me 15 copies of that picture, and you claim it's Photoshopped and you own it, do some shit with it and see if John Krasinski don't sue you for using that fucking picture. Please. Ask John Krasinski if that's... Matter of fact, people already called and asked John Krasinski if that's his picture, and he said yes. Yeah, that's my picture. And no, you motherfuckers need to get up off my website unless you're trying to pay for it. That's why he blocked it, because people were taking pictures of it and going to the website and making a big issue, but they weren't paying the money. And who knows? He might have sold the rights to it. Like, fuck, you want to buy it? Shit, I'll sell you the rights. You can have a picture. Yeah, let's negotiate. In the meantime, would you mind taking it down? Them pictures are going back up there eventually, dog. They going back up there eventually. Yes, yeah, he did. Of course he did. Say exactly, Jupiter Beast. So they broke in, photoshopped it, added a watermark again, then put it back before he noticed. Oh, 4 months ahead of time, too. And he did it 4 months ahead of time. Because people have been having the picture. People have been having the picture, dog. But oh, Lord. Said LDBC got an Ocean's 11 team of Photoshoppers. Yeah, another level. I didn't even walk through the ludicrousness of the shit being Photoshopped. The shit's got a reflection it's got a clear reflection in Deontay Wilder's glove of Tyson Fury's glove. If you look at that stuff closely enough, man, these guys are tripping, man. But they liars. So what do you expect from a liar, man? You expect liars to lie. Expect liars to lie. Hey, look, man, we got 361 people in the building. 265 likes, man. Let's try to get the likes up, man. If you would not mind. I got to do something real fast because I want to make sure I maximize my time today. Hold on one second. Oh man, give me 1 second. Sorry. All righty, got that done. Needed to get that done. All right, so back to the chat. The rest of the pics aren't Photoshopped, though, just that one. Yeah, they're lying. He's just, like I said, liars lie. I mean, just don't have any doubt in your mind whatsoever that they're just lying. It's like, you know, it's tough because you want to give people the benefit of the doubt, you know, and say, nah, these people wouldn't just lie. Maybe, you know, maybe there's some doubt. No, they're lying. They know. They know that picture's not Photoshop. They know. Tyson Fury's team knows. World Boxing News knows. The guy that did the videos about how that's why they argue in the alternative. And they say that's why you don't see the guy that did the videos about how the gloves can squeeze down and all that and explain how the gloves, they not only, first of all, they denied it, then people then tried to turn around and explain it. You know what I mean? So on one hand, they deny it, and on the other side, they explain it. Like, oh, it's a Photoshop photo. It's Photoshop. Oh, but this is why it looks like that. It's a Photoshop picture, but this is why it looks like that. Hold on. If it's Photoshop, why are you explaining to me why it looks like that? You know, because the people that say, because after they come through with this argument that it's Photoshop, which is just a flat out lie, then they start quoting people that talk about the gloves themselves and say, oh, it's not unusual that a glove looks all bent up and worn out like that, you know? Rafa Casanova, thank you, man. Much love, and I appreciate that, man, thank you for the support, man. Thank you. Said, with the capabilities they're accusing you of, you think we'd have YouTube problem every week? You think we'd have YouTube problems every week because they get notifications? Yeah, I'm like, dude, like who photoshopped this? Like you keep saying it's Photoshop, but who photoshopped it? Like who went through all of this? Who went through all of this hard ass work to get that? It's Deontay Wilder's team did it? Get the fuck out of here, man. But, you know, that's why you really can't take anything that they say seriously about boxing either. You know? I mean, these are people that will tell you that a man that is 40-0 with 39 knockouts at the time can't fight. You know? It's a guy, you know, it's a dude, you know, a guy that has been, you know, got 1 million people watching every fight. They'll tell you that nobody knows him. So they'll just, you know, kneel on the neck of a black dude till the dude is dying, crying for his mama. And, you know, they'll just say, if you make a big fit about it, you're nitpicking. It's the same people. Like, the same people, you don't think that he didn't take the pictures down, dumbass. Not dumbass. See Justin Brock with a fake black man. Ain't a black man on this fucking planet named Justin Brock. Just get the fuck out of here, man. See, like that cornball shit. Like they can't even be honest with their name. They come to a chat where you see a bunch of black people and they fake black people, right? With a big smiling black man named Justin Brock, who's saying the exact same thing that the guy before with a different name said. They're just so dishonest that they act like they're more than one person. Which reminds me of some funny ass shit that this clown ass dude. And I usually don't say channels, but I'll say the channel's name more than likely because the motherfucker's probably in here, right? Like when this dude with this channel called Ring IQ, and I'm saying the name because it's a fucking joke, got caught on Twitter faking responses to his own tweet and got busted out by this dude Jevin. You know, you ever seen this dude Jevin on I think Jevin on Twitter's handle is Jevin. And he must work for he must be associated with Showtime Boxing. Just because his messages are always associated with Showtime. But he pointed it out. He was like, look at this. He was like, man, look at this clown. This clown got caught because it would say he wrote this something like ex-boxer Vasily Lomachenko. No, who is it? Gervonta this is not the topic, right? He's like, it's so funny how many times Gervonta Davis has ducked Vasily Lomachenko. Right? People forget, you know, and then right underneath it, with the same Twitter handle, he says, you're exactly. It's like they don't believe us. It's like, dude, but he forgot to change Twitter handles, you know? Forgot to change Twitter handles and got caught responding to his own chat. On Twitter, a lot of times, dude, you're having multiple conversations with the same person. Like, because it won't just be you and him going back and forth. It'll be him, you, and all of a sudden a third party will jump in there who's co-signing with him. Just some big-ass frauds. Just big-ass frauds. Exactly. It's private. It's private. It's not. Why is it taken down? Oh, maybe, I don't know. Go call him and ask. Hey, how about that? How about you do some investigation yourself and go ask the guy why the video's why it's taken down. I'm saying it's not taken down. It's marked private. But if you want to call it taken down, why don't you call the guy and ask him why he marked that? Why that gallery is marked private? And then you come back and tell me. I would think with all this proof that you have that somebody would make a video and interview the guy and say, oh, the guy called me and said that somebody broke into his website and photoshopped his picture. And that's why he closed the entire gallery. Not just the picture, the entire gallery. Just go interview him and make a video about that. You think, if they're so smart, I would think that would be the first place you went. If you want to prove it's Photoshopped, I'm telling you where it is. Go get the guy to tell you it's Photoshopped. Go get John Brzezinski to tell you that Fannon is lying. Go do that. No, you're not. You're going to put up another picture from the same series of photos and claim that they're the same picture, even though they're clearly different. You know what I mean? Or that this is the real picture. This is the fake. Are you giving me? Oh, you give me one picture that doesn't look anything like it and saying this is the real one, as if the guy went into the fight and took one picture and one picture alone. You say, exactly, man, DOG, have them go do that. You think they're going to do that? No, they're not going to do that. There's a contact number there's a contact number there. They're literate, right? Dude, they put that shit up because nobody wants to watch their horse shit, and they're trying to start a fucking argument so somebody will care what they have to say. That's what that's about. And because you guys accuse me of drinking expensive water, I had cheap breath strips. But just so y'all know, my breath smells good, dog. I ain't no stank mouth motherfucker like y'all. Anyway, you guys are so bad at this shit. You guys are so bad at this shit, it ain't even fun. You know what I mean? Like, y'all don't even tell good lies. You tell lies that are just easily just brushed aside. You know what I mean? It got so bad they started editing Wilder's gloves. Yeah, dude, I had a dude on you. Hey, for real. I should show you this Photoshop. Dude, Photoshop is obvious. Okay? Photoshop 99 times out of 10 is obvious, man. You know what I mean? It's obvious. Some glaring shit is off. That shit ain't Photoshop, dude. Get out of here, man. Or if it is, like people been saying, dude, they need to go call Disney. Okay, their Photoshop, they need to go work for a major magazine or something. Go with the advertising agency, dude, because they've got advertising agency level, graphic designer level skills, dog. Because that shit was subtle as shit. The level of degree that they photoshopped into that picture. If anybody has ever tried to work in Photoshop at all, you will know how hard that is. How almost impossible that would be, unless your ass is like a 20-year Photoshop vet. And even then, dog, get out of here, dude. I should do an interview. I got a good friend that works for Hallmark and is an expert in Photoshop. And I should ask, and he can put like gloves on people's hands and make gloves out of things, dog. Dog, he ain't doing that level of shit. But I should interview him just to slap you on the mouth. But the truth of the matter is, the only reason they're talking about it is because boxing's not popping. So if they call us a liar, then they get to hear, they get to flow off the shine. They get to flow off the shine. That's all that is. That's all it is. Oh, let me debunk Fannon today. Let me debunk the gloves and tell all these people that they're just lying. Like kind of like Paulie Malignaggi was debunking racism. I wasn't a racist. I was just debunking racism. I was just debunking. So I'll just call it Photoshop. Debunked. Fuck out of here. Boxing always popping? Nah, dog. Boxing is not always popping, homie. No. Boxing conversations always popping, but you gotta be able to have some game to be able to talk about the shit when there ain't no boxing matches on. That ain't nobody interested in. Hell no. People that make response videos and shit like that, dog, they don't got that type of game. People with game don't even talk about other channels. They just move on. You know what I mean? I ain't making no video in response to nobody's fucking channel. Fuck I look like, dog. I ain't done that shit I did that shit like 3.5 years ago, and the dude that I made even a halfway polite response video ain't never fuck with me. You know what I mean? So I was like, man, hell no, I ain't doing that shit. You know what I mean? And I wasn't doing that shit at like, I stopped doing that shit at like, I did one at like 100 subscribers. After that shit, I was like, hell no. That shit is just, first of all, shit's whack as shit because you ain't showing any creativity. All you're doing is watching other people's videos and biting their shit and counterpointing it. Counterpunch? No, nigga, how about you take the lead, boring fighting motherfucker? Counterpunch? That sounds like some bitch shit. You just straight up. I'm just going to counter your point. Like, I got a counterpoint. This guy said some shit and I just can't handle it. I just can't handle it. So, I got to do a video. Come listen to me complain about what I heard this guy say. Get the fuck out of here, man. Fuck you say about what you want to say, dog. Don't really fuck about what you got to say. Make no video about y'all. Any of y'all. Fuck out of here, man. Anyway, debunk your lousy life answering your own tweets. Yeah, man, the motherfuckers like just parasites, dude. Parasites, man. You got other cats trying to parasite, but dog, I'm glad the LDBC is real. Otherwise, I would have broke out, dog. Like, I'm glad y'all ain't that. That's why I like the LDBC, because y'all ain't like hoes like that. Like, just y'all ain't hoes like that. Because I can't fuck with it, dude. I can't even do it, man. I can't do it. I can't fuck with dudes that just bitches. I mean, like, not like they can't even fight. Like, when I call somebody a hoe, I don't mean that they can't fight. You know what I mean? Like, you can be a complete bitch, but you know how to fight. So, like, you can overcome somebody like in a physical brawl because either you're big or somebody taught you how to fight, something like that, or you're fucking with somebody that's not as strong as you are or can't fight at all. You know what I mean? So, but you can still be a complete and utter bitch. You know what I mean? Like, just ain't got no, like, you firing cats that you've been working with for years. When you get to the top and all of a sudden you fire them, right? Or you don't want to give them the cut and you hire some, like that type of shit. Like Tim Bradley. Like Tim Bradley I can't beat up no Tim Bradley. Tim Bradley whooped my ass. I know it, right? He's much smaller. Little ass itty bitty dude. Ugh. Hold on a second, man. This shit is just continuous. Ugh. He said, yeah, Parasite, what would they do if they can't do reaction videos? Nothing. Not gonna do nothing. They might start putting videos. They might do that other filler shit. Like, make videos of other people's videos. Shit, like they would switch to taking videos off of Twitter and, taking somebody else's Twitter shit and putting it on their channel and, you know, hoping that they're the first one to do it. Some shit like that. I don't know. But, you know, there's different ways to stay interesting in the world of boxing. My shit is, I'm just going to be me. But anyway, man, sorry about that. And damn. Motherfuckers fucking up fucking schedules. Like, order is important, man. Order is important. Exactly. No original ideas, definition of beta males. They're just not bright. Just not particularly bright dudes. But they don't want to be with black people. But here's the thing, man. Dog, exactly, man. Hey, this is my opinion. I think they're guys that are just fucking complainers, just in life, you know, like they just like to complain about shit. And it doesn't matter what it is, they're going to complain about it. It's much easier to complain about what somebody is doing than it is to like say something positive. You know what I mean? So some people are just negative individuals, you know, and it's easy for your psyche to fall that way, right? So that's part of it. But other people, man, they're just coons. They just no other way around it, dog. That's what they are. They want to be close. They want to be close. They want to be close to Europeans. And they feel like the best, and they deal with the presence of other black people around them by ridiculing them to Europeans. Because who are they fucking talking to when they're complaining? I mean, who do you think wants to listen to that shit? You want people from the UK. What's going on, man, Buddy Badass? You want people from the UK to listen to that shit. You're not looking for people in your own community to listen to that shit. You know? Ask those channels to break down a fight intelligently. You bet that they can't. I mean, some of them can, I guess. Some of them can. I wouldn't doubt if they could, but you're not going to get any views doing that. There's a lot of damn it, it's nice to have motherfuckers with a lot of dough. Fuck. I need a lot of money. Don't let these motherfuckers. I will tell you something. Fuck these cornball motherfuckers for a second. I got to tell you something. I just got a text. There's some fucking hardcore shit. That's some hardcore shit right there. Okay? There's somebody that had an issue with like insurance covering something. And somebody in the chat just responded with, what's the private pay option? Like, what's the private pay option? The motherfuckers, what's the private pay option? That's why you should listen to people when they say it's important you get your money. Like, as much as I talk about like socialist ideas, things that people would call socialism and all this, and do it practically speaking, you got to get your money, man. You got to get your money. Get your money, have your money in your pocket, man, because that money will help you compensate for the system of racism and white supremacy. It will help you. It will definitely help you. Okay, it ain't the beginning and end to everything, but hey, dude, right about now, before other things, get your money. Get your money, get your business, your flexibility, and all that shit together. And after you get that shit together, then motherfuckers can start having conversations about, you know, what should happen in the world and all of that shit. Because if you ain't got that dough, dog, your shit is so stressed. You will be so fucking stressed out. You know, but if you got a little bit of freedom, with that money freedom, he said, Wally the Scott Bay said, I'm just now learning this shit. Exactly. Dog, niggas talking to you about anything other than getting your dough right and getting your health right. You might want to say, hey, man, I love what you got to say, but that's secondary. Because I'm broke. You know what I'm saying? So I got to figure out a way not to be broke. And I do have a video out. This is not a shameless plug, but I do have a video that I released today on the Patreon channel. Will be released on the Patreon channel soon. Go check it out. For the people that are in the Patreon, I'm going to make something. I'm going to make game available. I'm going to make game available in a very practical sense. in a very practical sense. Because I realize there's a lot of people that want to get into this to this game, but don't really understand it. And because I've worked with people on their channels and on different social media things, dude, we got to be figuring out how you can make this money online or make this money from where you are, your living room. That shit's important. It's going to be important to have that skill, to have multiple streams of income. Because I'm telling you, this whole YouTube shit, all this, dude, it's important, dude, and you can make some dough. Not necessarily in boxing, because this shit right now, boxing shit's fucking saturated. Like, it's saturated. It's very hard. It's going to be very hard to make a mark. You know what I mean? But even then, there's things that I can help you with. But for sure, dog, with this other thing that I'm doing that I don't really even talk to you guys a lot about, you know, I'm gonna break down the game, but the game ain't free. The game ain't free, and it's not free because there are other people in the LDBC that, you know, we learn from, and we got to make sure that we can, you know, make sure that they get their shit back too. Yeah, you got to find your lane, dog, but you can find the lane, dog. But the advice that people are giving, like those big channels, like there's big like Daryl Eves and those big channels that are giving advice on YouTube channels and what you should do, dog, their shit doesn't really work well for niches. Doesn't work for niches. In niches, you can make a lot of money. You can make good money in a niche, right? But you got to have game, dog. You got to have game. You got to have game. You got to know what you're doing, man, and be serious about it. But definitely check out on Patreon. I'm probably going to make it another tier, with the exception of cats that, you know, I already know, you know, or they're serious about it. I'm going to make it another tier, but I got a video out about it that's coming up on the Patreon. But when you sign up for the Patreon, just to let y'all know, because of certain people, it is now pay before you see shit. Okay? Because, dog, I looked at my transaction records, dog. Dog, there ain't no need to be stealing from creators, man. For real. What I did on Patreon, dude, you can go ask certain people around that are Patreon members of my Patreon channel that I gave specific consultations to. Dude, there's cats that left their job, are now buying. I didn't tell them how to buy the property, right? Or what to do. But they transitioned from a job where they wanted to get out of it, but they were making good money. They transitioned into what their career was, that they wanted to do, and they did it seamlessly, right? And so they got that off of the Patreon, but that wasn't even actually on the Patreon. It was a combination. They said, how much is the Patreon? Because I need this type of advice. It's like $10 a month. But people don't take advantage of the Patreon. They don't take advantage because like I've got there's like 50 people that are on there, but they don't call and ask me personal advice. So the guys that have asked me, like Ali Voso and another cat, Deion Washington, the cats that actually was like, hey, I need to talk to you. And I sat down and I talked to them, dude, those cats is straight, you know, but you got to ask for the advice and, you know, and let me get you and go through it with you. Absolutely, dude. The shit. Yeah, man. The good dude is off his change jobs completely smoothly. And I'm saying change careers smoothly. So, but now people need to want to change careers, and they want to be able to earn money from their living room, right? Because of all of this shit going on. Ain't no time like the present to figure out how you go about doing that. But, you know, it's not something where I can just do a video. You know, I'll do a video on the topic, but then the consultation or the conversation about what your specific problems are very, very important. And only a couple people have really taken advantage of it. But they took advantage of it. Oh, and KQKC took advantage of it. KQKC, who didn't do it through the Patreon, but I just work with KQKC. And ask KQKC. KQKC is a perfect example of somebody's got a niche channel. He's got a niche channel, and he's got a decent number of subscribers, but his shit is fucking popping. His shit is popping. Yeah, $10 a month ain't bad, but you gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta ask for the videos that you want me to make. Like, ask me, make this video. Or can I talk to you? Can we Skype? Can we do something? You know, because I want to talk to you about this subject, right? and then I'll do that. The consultation part is really where that shit will pay off for you the most. You know what I mean? Yeah, Claire, send me an email. Send me an email. I love doing the like career consultation and all that stuff, man. Yeah, man. Especially when you're changing careers, because I had to do that a couple times, man. You know? Anyway, man, I didn't mean to do all that forever. But I did have to change it where if you join the Patreon, it's going to be $10 when you sign up. Because I had some people that would just sign up every month and, you know, would cancel it at the end of the month. And then when it passes, sign back up. So, you know, it's just like, damn, I just email. If it's like that, dude, just ask me to email you the videos. Just ask me to email them to you. If it's like, I don't mind emailing you a video every once in a while. If there's one you want to see, like, hey, it says this, but I can't afford the $10 a month. I can't afford $10 a month. Say, okay, hey, well, there you go. If you're a channel, especially if you're a channel member or if you somebody that's always in chats, man. Juniper B said, Fannon, do you think it is at the center of the Wilder step aside rumors, Fury's team or AJ's team? AJ's team. AJ, that's the only people you hear of it from. I wouldn't pay attention to World Boxing News because all they're doing is hating on us. I mean, that's a troll. That website is owned by a LDBC troll. There's just the guy that writes those articles, because he steals a lot from from what I've seen. I can't tell you which one it was, but I've seen videos that I've done literally turn into articles the next day, sometimes within a couple hours. A discussion that I will have will turn into a boxing article. You know, it might have a slightly different, you know, they might have a slightly different take or put their opinion in it, but it's still my shit. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't think of that because I don't watch none of y'all. You know, I don't watch any of you. Like, sometimes people be like, oh, you put up a video that was old news. Dog, I'm not breaking fucking news. Ain't nobody on YouTube really breaking news, just flat out for real. Not very many people are breaking news. You know what I mean? Or not very times when it's called breaking news, is it really breaking news? You know what I mean? Or it's breaking from somebody else and I caught that shit in the middle and put up a video about it. I broke news like that, you know? But no, man, fuck no. These motherfuckers are writing, and if that's all you're waiting on, then that's going to be tough to truly get that. You got to be able to talk about the subject of boxing, which is why I made Blood Boxing show off yesterday. How many people were in OG Boxing last? Were you guys in OG Boxing Talk last week? Let me check. I didn't miss those. I missed the super chats. Yeah, I did, man. Much love to my man 24/7 King mentality. But how many of you guys were in OG Boxing Talk last week? If Bud ain't fighting, oh yeah, you were okay. Oh, so you guys were cool. You guys were there. Do you see how I was sending certain questions to Blood Boxing? Right? I kept sending specific things to Blood Boxing because I was like, you know what? No, I can't answer that question like Blood Boxing can answer that question. Just no way, right? When somebody asks a question like, what was the name? It was Meldrick Taylor. You know, how would Meldrick Taylor be in the welterweight division today? Right now, I have my opinion about what he would be, but I was like, oh, let me give that to Blood, right? Because number one, I know Blood is going to answer that question better than I'm going to answer it, because he's going to have a lot more reference material, believe it, than I do. So, but I wanted to show you guys, like, dude, this is somebody that really, really knows boxing, and can give you very deep, detailed answers. And the guys that are doing these videos are just not that level of guy. You know what I mean? And because they don't work well with people, they don't have access to that type of guy. Like, some people will get, if Blood Boxing doesn't agree with you, then, you know, it's going to be like, oh, fuck Blood Boxing. No, dude, Blood Boxing doesn't agree with me. That don't mean, no, I need Blood Boxing. Because Blood Boxing knows a shitload more than me about 90% of the time that boxing has been in existence. The only time you can really get with a guy like Blood Boxing is if you want to talk about some shit that's happened in the last 6 months. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to talk about something that's happened in the last 2 years, then you might really be able to go in a conversation with him. But if you're really trying to have really deep conversations with him, about almost any fucking thing related to the sanctioning bodies or or like it's very tough, dog. Because Blood, as much as he knows, is sitting there fucking with scrapbook boxing all the time. So, you know what I mean? It's like, nah. So I wanted people to see that that's real. That's the shit right there. You know what I mean? So what I try to do is I kind of mix, because I'm in that realm. You know what I mean? I'm in the same realm as Blood, but I'm just not as thorough as Blood is with that. And I just gotta be true to myself. You know what I mean? And not try to act like that's not the case. Because when you act like that's not the case, then you get caught twisting a bunch of shit up and doing all kind of craziness. The only thing that I'll say about Blood boxing is he can't beat me in an argument. All I'll say is he can't beat me in an argument. But that is much less about the actual information as it is the structure and the art of argument. You know what I mean? But don't twist up, form for substance. And so some people are trying to be all form. Some people are all form. Some people are all substance. So I'm trying to be a little bit of a combination between the two. I don't want to be this whole complete. I love talking about gossipy shit. You know what I mean? Like, I like the tabloidy type of stuff. I mean, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. I enjoy the comedy. I enjoy like people going back and forth, and I enjoy talking about the dumb decisions the WBA makes, WBC makes. So but that's not like really heavy. That's not really heavy duty boxing. That's not really heavy duty boxing conversation. But just like I'm never going to talk about the technical aspect of boxing, like, because as soon as you start having those type of conversations around, like, who am I going to have a conversation with? Derek James? Like, I would have Derek James might hear me be like, fuck does this dude, like, what? Fuck did you just say? I don't want to be in that situation. Like, Killertainment is in the building. That dude's a real boxer. Subscribe to his channel, by the way, man. Troy King. We don't jump you, facts. What is that? Buckhead. Yeah, we learn from each other and continue to try to learn. But that's the problem they have, because, they don't have access to the resources, number one. So I don't even have to do a lot of the research. Like, I used to spend a lot of time doing research. Why? I go listen to BFTB. You know what I mean? BFTB puts so much legwork in on the research of any particular issue that between him cussing you out, you know what I mean? Like, between him cussing you out and all of that kind of, real fun, go get you type shit, right? He is to the details right now what like Scrapbook and Blood are to like the historical part, because he pays attention to the umpteenth detail, and you can learn all that stuff. And since we work together, it's easy to work. It's easy to take with somebody else's, information that you can get and create something of value. But they don't really have that. They don't have that. So, and nor do they have like cross, it's tough because you don't have cross, like you don't have multiple platforms. Like we have multiple platforms, not making money off of multiple platforms, right? But we have multiple platforms. Like there's a 60,000, some 70,000. Congrats to Blood for getting to 70,000. So, if I really felt like something was getting off my chest and I wanted to go to a 70,000 sub, 60,000 sub channel and vent, right? If I didn't have 40,000, I could go to, for a while, I've been able to go to 78 if I wanted to. I could go to Blue Blood if he wanted to. If Blue Blood wants to come over to do a Sunday morning show, he can come over here. When somebody tried to fuck over BFTB didn't miss a day. He went from his live stream to doing his live stream on a bigger channel. So they don't really have the infrastructure to be creative. They don't really have the infrastructure to generate the support that we have. So the best thing that they can do is, try to eat the peanuts out of our shit. The peanuts out the elephant shit. Oh, I'm gonna get a peanut. It didn't digest it all the way. Let me get that. That type shit. You know, people that you think that y'all don't get what this shit is. It's organic. It's very and it's effective. However, you know, and we're experienced now too. Yeah, Ticket TV, and that's different. Yeah, Ticket TV is often a different, you know, he does boxing, he does, yeah, and then you got anyway, you get the point, man. You get the point. You get the point. But look, I got to get out of here today because got to go check out my man. Much love in the 2 super chats. Like, do not give me a super chat when I say this. Do not give me a super chat. Super chat's closed. But thank you, because I can actually, for the first time in a very long time, I can actually end this with thanking both of my super chats today. Daniel Staley, thank you for supporting the chat today. 24 King Mentality, thank you so much for supporting the channel today. You guys held it down. Thank you very, very much. And hey, man, no worries, Mr. Arroyo. It's all good, man. Amada Safanan, those channels are like those birds that ride elephants to pick off flies, you know? Shit, I was on my stream yesterday with 78, and I was like, damn, I'm stealing that shit. I was like, I'm gonna steal that shit. I'm gonna steal that shit. I'm gonna steal that shit. Because y'all don't know, dude, 78, dog, is a bright guy, man, especially with this. Like, his understanding of the politics of boxing is set for the last 10 years and everything that's gone on in boxing. You'd be really surprised, dude. He has all of it documented. Like, all of this shit documented. His memory for what has happened like 5 and 6 years ago politically is serious, man. But anyway, I got to get out of here. And with that, he said, you still think Fury tried to kill Wilder? I think he tried to cheat. What's the fucking laughs about? It's not funny. It's a boxing match, dog. People are trying to hit each other in the head. And they know death could result. What's funny about that, man? Yeah, I think he tried to. With the glove, yeah, I do. Or no, let me rephrase it. I apologize, Mr. Lay. Tyson Fury cheated Deontay Wilder severely and risked Deontay Wilder's life and did not care. How about that? Tyson Fury was willing to take that chance willing to take the chance that he would kill Deontay Wilder by cheating severely. Do you like that better? What's going on? D-Style Boxing in the building. Also, man, subscribe to D-Style Boxing, man. Absolutely great champion. Who's the best of all time is Muhammad Ali, dog. And that's what's up. Anyway, I'm out of here. Go to KQKC. And with that, I'm out. Peace.